Welcome back to Fort Tarkin Gaming. I've got my wife here,
Hey!
and we wanted to talk about Microsoft at E3 this year. What games do you think are going to be at E3?
I am thinking for sure they're going to be introducing more content on Halo Infinite.
I'm thinking we're going to get a story trailer at the very minimum, maybe even something like they did with the Halo 4 E3 reveal, where it's a story trailer slash gameplay reveal.
Yeah, I would really like to see some gameplay on this game. I'm really excited for it. I'm excited to see what kind of a game it will be. It almost, with the trailer from the last E3, it looked like an open world game.
I hope it's an open world game, but do you think the rumors are true that it'll have a staggered release?
I really hope not. I think it would be in their best interest to just release everything all at once. And if they just get the campaign only at first and have to wait for the multiplayer, it's going to be hard on the Halo fan base.
I hope it doesn't have any Destiny elements, unless it's just like a giant open world that you can mess around in. Then maybe that'd be okay, but I don't think it's gonna do good for Halo Infinite if they do the staggered release. Then I think we're gonna for sure see Gears 5.
Oh, I'm actually really excited to see more on Gears 5.
So how do you think Gears 5 is gonna be in E3?
I'm hoping they're going to release some gameplay on Gears 5. You know, we kind of got a story trailer last E3.
Though I'm sure we'll get gameplay, like a walkthrough of a level and a little story trailer to go with it. And they kind of did that last year, but I'm sure we'll see more gameplay, more story, and I'm sure that we will get a release date for it as well.
You want to know what I really hope they do with either the story or just give us a trailer with a good song? I feel like Gears of War is famous for releasing a trailer with a really good song to go with it.
That's true. That would be cool, but I think they typically do that around launch. I'm not 100% positive. Bless you.
Thank you.
And then Gears Tactics, I think that will be cool. I'm excited for Gears Tactics. And
Remind me again, what is Gears Tactic?
so it's a turn-based shooter. It's kind of like XCOM, but I know you don't really know XCOM, but it's like Heroes of Might and Magic kind of, but Gears of War style, and it's top-down.
I love Heroes, Might and Magic, so that might be something right up my alley.
It's set earlier in the Gears of War timeline, so it's actually like during the Locust invasion initially. Hopefully we don't see that again. I think it's a mobile game, so I don't really care about it. Forza 8. Do you think Forza is going to be at E3?
I want to say no because I feel like they'll want to introduce Forza with their new console, but I know you have a different opinion for the same reason almost.
Well, I think they already mentioned the console, the new Xbox console last E3, so I think at the very least we're going to see some specs. And I think Forza 8 will break tradition and not come out this year, and I think it'll just be a gameplay demo of like what the next Xbox can do.
Do you feel like they're going to come out with a new Fable game?
Yes, I think Playground is working on it. If I'm right, if they're pushing back Forza 8 a year, then that will give Playground more time to work on Forza 5, because then that won't release till 2021, and then they will have more time to focus on Fable 4.
I think it would be really fun to see a Fable game. I've heard so much good things about the Fable series, and I think it would be in Xbox's best interest to make a Fable game.
New games. How many new games, new exclusive Microsoft games do you think we'll see?
I'm hoping they'll come out with one or two.
I think they will show at least one or two brand new games, hopefully. It would be nice to get a brand new game that is for the Xbox One before the next Xbox comes out. I feel like they kind of owe it to fans to do that because they really botched the exclusive. So if they had something like a nice swan song, I guess that's probably just going to be Gears of War 5, but I hope for more.
Yeah, I feel like they could at least pull through with one exclusive after all of the studios they bought out last year.
How many non-exclusive games do you think we'll see?
I think we'll see quite a few. Last year they did a bunch of world premieres of third-party games, and I think they're gonna kind of stick with that pattern a little bit. I'm hoping maybe the balance between the exclusives and the third-party games will be slightly, more on the exclusive side, obviously, but I think it'll still be heavyweight of the third party.
Yeah, I hope that Microsoft starts to, maybe not this E3, but in future E3s, pull away from third-party games unless it has like some sort of exclusive feature or release schedule on the Xbox. So hopefully we'll see less of that even this year. Just get more exclusive games. Do you think we'll actually see what the hardware of the next Xbox will look like at E3?
I really hope so. I think that would be so much fun if they could do that. However, I don't know if they will be prepared for that. Do you think that like do you think they'll at least reveal price, release date, or you did mention that you think we'll get more specs on it, but do you think they'll reveal any other information on this new Xbox?
I don't think we'll get a price, and I do think we'll get a release window, unless if I heard some rumors were early 2020, which I highly doubt. I don't think they would actually release a new console then. I mean, it worked out for Nintendo with the Switch at that time, but I think Sony and Microsoft play it safe and just do it for the holiday season. So I highly doubt they're going to change that up. I do think if they were able to pull off an early 2020 release, I think that would be actually very beneficial. Just totally beat Sony out of the gate by almost a year and come out more powerful than them. That'd be a major blow to Sony. But I don't know. I doubt they'll be that ballsy and do it.
Well, and they may not even be ready at that time. There might be a lot of bugs that they need to work out with the new console. It wouldn't be very beneficial if they came out with a console that didn't work.
Yeah, we don't need another Xbox 360 Red Ring of Death fiasco. I dealt with that twice. Don't want it again.
Do you think we'll see anything with Xbox streaming?
Yeah, so I definitely think Xbox is going to be showing off their streaming. I'm sure we will get a release window, a more accurate one. I'd like to see pricing. I kind of doubt we'll see pricing at this stage. What do you think?
I don't think we will see any pricing.
Do you think they'll show it off on Switch like the rumors say?
Oh, I really hope so. I feel like when you showed me that and told me about that, I thought that would be so much fun to be playing like Halo on the Switch. Like, how much fun would that be?
Yeah, I think it'd be awesome. In fact, I really want them to make an actual port of MCC onto the Switch, but I mean, there's precedence for it since they're porting Cuphead to the Switch, but it's kind of their indie published game, but who knows? But oh my goodness, this would be like the best E3 announcement ever. Announce MCC ported to the Switch and the Xbox Live compatibility, the streaming on Switch and everything, and then show Master Chief is going to be one of the DLC characters for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah, that would be way fun. And after playing Super Smash Brothers a little bit, it would be way fun to mix it up with some Microsoft characters in there.
Yeah, announce. Oh my goodness, that would just be amazing. Like at the E3 stream, they show off Master Chief and maybe even Banjo Kazooie, two Microsoft characters, and I think it'd be perfect if they. Oh my goodness, that would be amazing. What do you think the chances of that are of happening?
0%. Sorry, love.
I think there's. I want to hope. I want to give it a 15% chance.
Okay, I'll be positive with you and give it a 15% chance.
Okay, we say 15 over here at Fort Tarkin Gaming. Master Chief on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate would be the most amazing thing ever. Do you think Microsoft will announce any new studio acquisitions?
I definitely think there's potential for one or two. I'm hoping more so on more than less. But after last year, when they bought out so many studios and announced them, I don't think there's a big chance of having more than two.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope that we'll get one or two, but I think they even announced a couple after E3 maybe. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I haven't really heard anything about them trying to acquire any more studios, so maybe, maybe not. I definitely hope so. Maybe they go and acquire like somebody crazy like Insomniac. That would be way crazy. I doubt Insomniac would do that though, but who knows?
Who knows?
How do we end this?
Well, thanks for listening. We are so happy that you stay tuned for this long. And remember, all is as the Force wills.
Amen.